What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Ty Moore Tech. As always, I'm Ty Moore, and today I wanted to address something real quick, talking about Amazon Sidewalk. Some of you may have seen this if you're on Facebook a lot. You may have seen articles pop up talking about Amazon Sidewalk and how there's this opt-in thing. So I wanted to cover it real quick, give you some advice, tell you what I think about it. If you've been watching this channel for any length of time, you've seen me recommend a few different Amazon devices. We've got a few Amazon Echo Dots in our house, which make for a cheap solution to get a smart home. But the thing about Amazon is they don't care much about your privacy because they are interested in gathering tons and tons of data so that they can sell you stuff. Amazon sells a ton of things and they make a lot of money off of ad revenue. So that means that they are pitching you stuff all the time. So any information they can gather from you that will help them know what you're interested in purchasing is going to be better for them. So if I had all the money in the world, I would probably stick more with Apple devices like an Apple HomePod and things like that. For details that we won't get into, Amazon has a little bit better Alexa device and can do more things, but it's a lot less secure. So I say all of that to talk about this Amazon Sidewalk thing. Amazon is coming out with this feature called Amazon Sidewalk that will use your Amazon devices. So if you've got a Ring camera or if you've got an Amazon Echo Dot or Amazon Echo 3rd generation or later, there are various other Amazon Echo products. If you have one of those, it's going to use that thing that's using your Wi-Fi to share your Wi-Fi with other devices at your neighbors' houses and even outside of your house. So it might connect with your neighbor's Ring camera outside or Ring doorbell or something like that so that that thing gets better internet. It speeds that up. It's called like a mesh network. It's connecting with other things to give you better connectivity. That is all well and good. It sounds really cool, and the way Amazon pitches it, it makes it sound like it's just going to make this really neat network for everybody where everything works better. If your thing fails and it loses Wi-Fi, it's still connected over here to your neighbor's Wi-Fi, so if you have to call into Amazon to troubleshoot what's going on with your device, even though it's not connected to the internet, they can still help you troubleshoot that. Cool. They also kept saying that it's going to be a free service. We're not going to charge for this service. Great. The issue that I have with this is, number one, you have to opt out, which means that starting on June 8th, and that's why I'm trying to rush this video a little bit, starting on June 8th, if you have not opted out of this, it is going to automatically opt you in. So if you go into your software settings in your phone or on your Alexa app, you will see that there's this little box that's ticked on, and you have to opt out of that if you don't want to turn this feature on. So that's the sort of weirdest thing about this, is that on June 8th, everybody's opted in unless you have gone into the Alexa app and opted out. So I will show you how to do that real quick on the screen. You go into the Amazon Alexa app. You go into settings, you scroll through there, and then through a couple of these different steps, and you get to the spot where you can opt out of that. So if you watch this video on the side, that's going to show you how to opt out of that. Now, my biggest reason for wanting to opt out, in addition to the fact that it's sort of forcing you to opt in, Amazon is playing their cards and knowing that if you don't force everybody into it, very few people are going to opt in. So they're making you do it. In addition to that fact, the main reason that I'm opting out of this myself is because Amazon is not super interested in my privacy. And even though they're going to swear that they're keeping everything private, they're also using your Wi-Fi. And Wi-Fi is notoriously known, those are the same things, is known for not being super secure. There are ways to make your Wi-Fi really secure, but how many of you, raise your hands, when you set up your Wi-Fi router, How many of you changed the password from the stock password on your Wi-Fi router? Probably not many of you. So Wi-Fi isn't overly secure. And if you think about all the different things that Amazon knows about you, if you have Amazon devices or you use Amazon as a service, there are a whole lot of things that Amazon knows about you that you don't necessarily want to share with someone who can hack your Wi-Fi. So I'm opting out just to be on the safe side, and I wanted to make this video so that you all knew, so my audience knew before June 8th how to go in and opt out of that, because I have recommended certain Amazon devices on here in the past, and I just wanted to make sure that you were aware of that. I will link an article below that you can go through and read. It's a pretty objective article. Shout out to Nick for sending that to me days ago. And it will help you to understand it a little bit better, what they're going for and why they're doing it and that sort of thing. I think it will be a cool feature. Personally, though, my security is more important to me than this neat feature Amazon wants to have. Not to mention the fact that Amazon just wants to have a lot of power and information. So I'm going to opt out. I would recommend you opt out, but if you don't want to, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure you were aware of it before this changed on June 8th. I hope that was helpful. If you didn't know anything about this, I hope this was an uncomplicated version of it. If you did know something about it, I hope this helped to uncomplicate some of that complicated technology. Stick around. I'm going to have another video coming out shortly to try to catch up on my 2 videos that I'm missing for 22 weeks in. You'll understand in the next video. And thanks for watching.